hands right now? Skin? Nothing? Okay. Anything else? Huh? Callus? Okay. Well, I'll tell you this. When I was your age, I thought the same thing. And up until I was 38 years old, when I looked inside my hands, I thought the same thing too. There's nothing in my hands. But I want you to know from right now on, today is October 29th, 2017. I want you to realize what you have in your hands is your lives. You have your lives in your hands. And you can do whatever you want with them. You can take them and be constructive with your life. You can make something of yourselves. You can be somebody. Or you can do what I did when I was even younger than probably a lot of you. You can take your life and throw it away. It's your decision to make what you guys and girls want to do with your lives. And I'm going to tell you a story. And I'm limited time here today. But I'm going to tell you a story of a little boy at 10 years old who made the worst decision of his life.
Cameron Mello. We do a lot of drug demand reduction in this program, which is pretty much they tell us about different drugs, so like marijuana, cocaine, Oxycontin, and teach about alcohol and cigarettes and tell us what they look like, how to avoid them, and what to do if you kind of see it or if you're kind of offered it, you know, to say no and not to do them, and how to get around it, and how if you do drugs or alcohol or you abuse alcohol or other drugs, how it can really mess up your career and your life choices. Like you can die, or if you want to be a good athlete, but if you do drugs, you can't be a good athlete, and it just has a lot of effect on your family and your friends around you. They're not all good. None of them are good, and it really hurts a lot of people around you, friends and family, as a person in your community.
Such little education to really know what was going on with pills that we didn't put him in treatment because we really didn't know how bad it was at that time. We thought he was going through a phase, we thought he was trying things, when in actuality he was very addicted and he should have been in a hospital, in a detox, in a rehab. But we didn't know, so we were putting him on punishment and we were trying to keep him away from these people, and we were fighting with him, and you know, we were doing everything, and it wasn't good because he was so addicted that he needed it every day, and that's what happens with drugs. The more you take, the more you need to feel right. So now he's addicted to these, and he's not doing good in school, and they kicked him out of high school, and he tried to go to night school, but those drugs really took over his brain, and that's what addiction is. They really take over. They hijack your brain and your logical thinking. And somebody handing you something and you not knowing what it is and taking it. And for the parents that are here, if you've heard of pill parties, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. If you have prescriptions in your house and you're no longer using them, please drop them off at the police station and get rid of them. Don't flush them, but get rid of them. A lot of times,
thank you again, Stephanie, and no first time. We really appreciate you coming here and telling your story and educating not only the young Marines, but the public. So at this time, feel free to...
Blinders on. Alcoholism puts blinders on you. And you know what? At 13 years old, I'm already 3 years deep into my alcoholism. And I didn't know it. And again, if I reached out that big hand and said, you know something, Mom? Or teacher, or principal, or guidance counselor, or dear friend, or aunt, or uncle, listen, I have a problem. My life would have turned out a lot differently. But you know what? I started to hide myself and my problem. I started to isolate my life. I started to not tell people about the pain I'm enduring. And I'll let you know this, alcoholism also starts taking away things that you should treasure, like honesty, dignity, respect, truth, love, compassion. It takes them all away and fills them up with lies, hatred, self-hatred, self-loathing, disrespect. It fills up your heart with all these bad qualities of a human being. And that's who I was becoming. And at 13 years old, that bar was now depleted with alcohol. No alcohol left. And see, I was a smart little kid. What I did, and my mother never went down there, but in case she did, I filled everything back up with water and a food coloring so my mother wouldn't know it was gone.